Welcome to Bruiser Bedlam. 1 hour of the toughest, roughest wrestling you'll ever see.
That's right. Dick the Bruiser said it all, ladies and gentlemen. He is combing the world. Nothing but the best in professional wrestling. We've got an hour of action and thrills for you, and we are set, Dick, to go to ringside with all the greats from all over the world.
You're going to see the toughest, roughest wrestlers that the Bruiser can find in the world, right on Bruiser Bedlam.
Hello, everyone. Get set for another hour of action and thrills. Bruiser Bedlam is back on the air. I'm Terry Sullivan. Chris Carter joins us once again this week. Also joining us in the program today, Jason, this immense, this mysterious, this many people call him a lunatic. He'll be on the program today. Obviously, you'll disagree with that. I remember last week you told me he was an intelligent, sensitive man.
Compassionate kind of guy.
Don't insult the intelligence of the fans.
Have you ever taken a chance to get to know this man? No, really. Have you?
I'm afraid he'd rip my arms off.
Well, then,
the guy,
that sounds like condemnation without proper investigation, Terry.
Yeah, well, he's out of control, and you don't have control over him, despite what you might say. Bulldog Don Ken of the Great Wojo, we're going to show you a portion of that World Championship bout between those two. The lady wrestlers, Candy Devine, will join us today in a match. Also, we will see Chris Carter and Muhammad Jihad Saad against Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Recksteiner. And that unfortunate incident which took place made you feel like a real man, I'll bet.
Oh, I love watching them freedom fighters, them international freedom fighters, and the disciplinarians.
The disciplinarians, right. We'll see that. And we will also see another match then with Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Recksteiner displaying their expertise as a tag team combination. So, quite an exciting hour. Let's go to ringside for a match with Jason.
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 220 pounds, Rusty Rhodes.
Uh-oh.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, from Camp Crystal Lake, led to the ring by Chris Carter, weighing 300 pounds, Jason.
Well, Terry,
we are in store for it now, Sam.
Fans, hold on to your hats.
Jason sneaking into the ring, trying to sneak up from behind. Why would this guy turn his back on a man like Jason?
I can't believe it. He must be suicidal, because this Jason is just awesome. No style. He's got Carter, turned him into a bigger monster than what he is now. He takes no prisoners.
Jason is just making hamburger out of him, Sam.
Absolutely right, Terry.
Drives him right into the turnbuckle. Headbutt with that face mask, that hockey mask that he wears.
Well, I hope Rusty here, for his sake, I hope it ends early.
Look out, Sam, look out.
You're looking at the most devastating thing in professional wrestling. The most devastating thing in professional
Chris
wrestling.
Carter has joined us.
The heavyweight champion of the world, the almighty Jason from the bottom of Camp Crystal Lake.
That remains to be seen, Carter.
At least Jason has his own name. He's not Jason Jr.
Go on, get out of here, Carter.
Chris Carter, for some reason, finding it necessary to add his input. Jason dives on down with that face mask into the midsection. Rusty Rhodes has definitely had the course here.
Rhodes
Jason,
just better pray that this ends soon.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he's hitting him with that mask now on the forehead. If that doesn't make him unconscious.
This guy's out on his feet, Sam.
He really is. Oh, this has got to be called. Oh!
What a vicious move by Jason. He covers his man, and we have got 3. I guess so.
Now Carter's telling Jason to dispose of him.
Well, it looks like they're going to toss him out of the ring, just like a sack of garbage. And there they are, triumphant here, the team of Chris Carter and Jason. We'll get it officially from Gary Warrenchak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the mysterious Jason.
All right, Chris Carter once again trying to hold Jason back.
Jason doesn't care who he goes after, whether it's opponents, fans, or whoever. And of course, Sam, I think he's got especially got his sights on the great Wojo.
He truly does. For the last few times that Wojo's been wrestling recently, Jason has come out of the locker room being held down by Carter and Saad.
Fans will be back with more Bruiser Bedlam in just a moment.
Boy, are we looking forward to this one, fans. It's tomorrow night. Tomorrow, the action time, 8 o'clock. We've been waiting for it a long, long time. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Lucas County Recreation Center. We're going to see what happens. Dr. Jerry Graham gets what he wants. He's got Chris Carter in the middle of the ring in the brass knuckles match. Wojo will be in a return bout against Bulldog Don Kent, the dog collar chain match. We'll get Don Kent's thoughts on that in just a moment. It'll be Jason along with Mohammed Jihad Saad, and what a tag team combination they make. It'll be a dangerous match, but their opponents will be two of the most capable men in the WWA, Calypso Jim and the former world champion Scott Recksteiner. El Bracero meets Prince Mama Mohammed with Crystal K handcuffed to the ring post. Cowboy Rex Bodie will be on hand. He faces the newcomer, the Skinhead. Also Roger Ruffin against the Wild Man. If you'd like to get your tickets in advance, remember now Miller Country Store, all shed locations, and the souvenir shop at the Lucas County Recreation Center. Action time is 8 o'clock. It's tomorrow night at the Lucas County Recreation Center. Bulldog Don Kent, you've called yourself the uncrowned World's Heavyweight Champion. Tomorrow night, though, not only is the title on the line, your career is on the line of this dog collar chain
Listen,
match.
this is the match I've been waiting for. Tomorrow night, Wojo, the great one. They call him the great one. Of course, he is. He's got a tremendous amateur background, but it won't help him here because this is my type of match. This is what I like. This is the way you're going to be when I get through with you, Wojo, because it's a brutal match. You know, the chain you can use like a club. You can use it to choke, to hit, to swing. Do anything you want. And that's my type because I like this type of match, Wojo, because the blood's going to flow. And it's going to be yours. This I guarantee. And they're going to carry you out. You're not the man you think you are because I have proven once and for all, Wojo, that you can be beaten, that I can chase you and run you out of the building, run you all over the place. But with this chain now, there's nowhere you're going to run. Because everywhere you go, I will be pulling and pulling. And once I get you down, then I'm going to start
It's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night, Lucas County Rec Center. Quite a hot feud these days, that one between the World Heavyweight Champion, the great Wojo, and Bulldog Don Kent. These two have met a couple of times. Absolutely nothing has been settled between them. And we're going to show you a recent match between the two coming up. And I do want you fans to pay particular attention to Bulldog Don Kent. I maintain the guy's scared of the great Wojo, that he keeps bailing out of the ring. You'll see him several times, yet Your answer to that, of course, is that it's strategy.
Terry, I said it before and I'll say it again. Don Kent is without a doubt probably one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today. He's been around the world several times. He knows what he's doing at all times. Everything that he does, there's a reason for it. You might not understand it, but there is a reason for it. And if you keep watching the matches, you'll see what the reason is. The reason is to become the champion of the world.
I think the reason is because he doesn't want to get beat up. Let's go to the ring now as Wojo defends his belt against Bulldog Don Kent.
Into the corner again, referee ordering the break. Wojo again choking the Bulldog. Finally stands back. Oh, but the Bulldog with a boot right into the midsection. That had to knock the wind out of Wojo. He didn't have time to tense up those stomach muscles. And now this is the moment that Kent's got to take advantage of.
He caught him right in the chin, Terry.
And here comes Wojo out of the ring.
Oh,
Right
right on
onto
our
the
table over here.
And the Bulldog is coming out after him. Get ready to bail out, Sam. They're fighting on the outside.
They're going to battle,
The
one-on-one.
referee is putting the count on him. The Bulldog has grabbed a chair. And, he just smacked the great Wojo. Flush over the head with that chair. The count continues.
I can't believe this.
The count continues in the ring. The referee is to 6. Both men apparently oblivious. As Kent aims that chair again on Wojo. And again.
He hit him again, Terry.
He beamed him. The referee is to the count of 9. And that's all right. The referee is allowing it to go on. Bulldog got in just literally in the nick of time. And the great Wojo has been injured.
He's cut open, Terry. He's bleeding.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Those 2 pops that he took in the head with the chair. The Bulldog not letting him into the ring.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Bulldog Don Kent have been disqualified using a chair.
We're going to take a look at that chair incident again here. Just take a look at the power that Bulldog Don Kent used when he brought that chair down on Wojo. Bulldog now has grabbed the chair, and now watch this. Smack! Dab right over the top of his head. Back to live action now as they fight on the outside again. And Bulldog Don Kent again comes for that chair. Going after Wojo again. Look out! Wojo oblivious to the fact that Kent is right there. And for the 3rd time tonight.
Come on, ref. Call this. Come on.
The referee ordering that chair to be removed, but now Wojo in danger of
he's
being
in a
counted out.
He's in a bad state, Terry.
Wojo is dazed. Returning now to the ring, trying to. Referee Terry Demora trying to get Kent back and having no luck at it at all. Kent is really pushing the patience of the referee, pushing the rules to their absolute limit.
Terry, the world champion, is in deep trouble.
Now, you know, Bulldog Don Kent should not allow Wojo to be counted out, Sam, for this reason. The title cannot change hands on a count out.
Exactly.
Kent should keep him in the ring.
Now he's biting him. He's biting him. There's blood on Bulldog's thighs. He's got
about 15 or 20 minutes gone so far in this bout. So they've been at it for quite a while here. And Kent, once again, working on that injury of the great Wojo.
He won't let Wojo back in that ring. Wojo is in a sad state of affairs here.
15 to 20 minutes gone so far. It's been a long, grueling bout for both men, especially so at this point for the great Wojo.
Ooh. He caught him right between the eyes, Terry, on that punch. And again, the fans are yelling, Wojo, Wojo, Wojo.
And Kent coming out of the ring after him again. Wojo rallying to the cheers of the fans, getting some of that power back, trying to get the steam up. Returning to the ring now.
He's gone back in, but now Kent pulls him out.
The Bulldog pulls the, you got it, Sam. Working away on that injury again. Kent pounding and pounding away on Wojo, but Wojo unleashes a good one. Right back at the Bulldog.
There's that second wind of Wojo, the champion.
And the count continues in the ring. I can't see the referee to see how far he is with that count. And Kent head on into the steel post.
That shook this ring.
The referee, I believe, has restarted the count. Well, he'll stop it now when Wojo returns. really giving these two the benefit of the doubt is with the count, Sam. The referee
Terry.
realizes this is a championship match.
Terry, Bulldog Don Kent, he's cut. He's bleeding from the
I
forehead.
can see him. Yeah, he's dripping
He's
blood.
bleeding all over this floor, and here comes Wojo.
Down from high up above with a double sledgehammer. And hammers him again. The Bulldog with a serious injury, losing a lot of blood.
Oh, this has got to go down in the classics. This has got to go down in the archives.
We're going to take a look at that move again where Bulldog Don Kent was slammed into that post as the Bulldog
Backbreaker.
puts on that backbreaker. There you can see it. You saw Bulldog hit the post there in the corner of your screen. And the Bulldog is in serious trouble now. His head's been split open. He took the backbreaker. And Wojo is psyched.
Oh, he's beside himself. He's a man possessed. He wants a piece of Bulldog Don Kent. I don't know if Kent's up to it, Terry.
We've gone more than 20 minutes in this bout. As the great Wojo implores, begs Bulldog Don Kent to return to the ring. The Bulldog back in, Wojo right on him. Wojo hammers away in the back of Bulldog Don Kent. That knee lift coming up, Kent going down.
Oh, this is a bloody mess at this point.
What a battle this has turned out to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. It certainly lived up to its expectations. Kent again sneaks out of the ring.
If there's elderly people out there or some children watching, please turn this off because this is just too much. The brutality is just too much.
The great Wojo, extremely frustrated at the inability to keep Bulldog Don Kent in the ring. Now keep in mind, every second the Bulldog spends on the outside, he's regaining his senses, regaining some energy, clearing his head. Wojo helping him back into the ring. Wojo smelling a victory here, Sam. He's got to follow up. Oh,
yeah.
Kent groggy.
Oh, he
Wojo.
is. Kent doesn't know where he's at.
Wojo hoists him up.
Backbreaker. Ooh.
Double backbreaker in for the count. This has got to be it, but no, sir. Kent kicked out and again bails out of the ring.
Wojo's going after him, Terry.
They're fighting out of the ring now. Fighting in right close to the fans. Bulldog off his feet. And again. Oh! Bulldog Don Kent has his head slammed, and that's it. That's it. Okay. The fight continues. Bulldog Don Kent leaving the arena.
They're
Ladies
calling
and
it a no
gentlemen,
contest.
The referee has ruled this match is totally out of control. The bout is a no contest. There is no winner. Still, World Heavyweight Champion, the Great Wojo. What a brutal, vicious match it was, fans. We're going to take a look at some of the closing moments of this bout. There's the body slam. Or no, this will be the double backbreaker. Watch Wojo, position one knee, drops him down then across both knees. And the referee is there. He'll get no pin. Bulldog Don Kent again bails out of the ring. Wojo's had it with that, and he follows the Bulldog out. So a no contest, no winner this time. However, I do strongly suspect these two will be at it again a few more times before this mess is all over.
Incredible match.
We will return with more on Bruiser Bedlam in just a moment.
It's always a great thrill to be able to bring you some of the top matches featuring some great lady wrestlers from around the world. Compliments of our sister promotion, the Women's Wrestling Association. Today, a nationally renowned lady wrestler by the name of Candy Devine will be taking on Peggy Lee Leather. It's a great honor to have Candy Devine in the WWA.
Terry, I'll say that she is without a doubt one of the best women wrestlers in the world today, and I look forward to seeing these matches all the time because I love to see the girls get in the ring and go.
Gee, you know, that's something you haven't done yet, is put a woman on your hit list. Maybe that's next, huh? Maybe Candy Devine might get on the hit list. Maybe you might beat her up in the center of the ring and brag about it all around the country. Let's go to ringside.
And she's going to really have to wrestle hard.
Oh, look at that. You just nailed it on the head, Wendy. Peggy Lee is a tough competitor. There's a clothesline. Dick, she's a big girl.
Yeah. I bet what'd they say she weighs, about 180?
Candy was attacked
Close
from
to
behind.
200. Go ahead,
She's been
Wendy.
thrown off guard, and Peggy Lee has taken advantage of that.
Oh, a big body slam that's got the
One.
ring apron wiggling.
Oh. I think she tried to lift her and she couldn't hold that much weight, David.
No, she couldn't.
Now she's got it.
Oh, big splash.
That had to knock the breath out of Peggy
There
Lee.
she got her.
Body slam.
She is strong. That girl surprised me.
Candy Devine whipping Peggy Lee in. Oh, giving her a blow right to the belly. Oh, she's going to come right on her table.
The ropes
Oh,
are too
they're
tight.
right on
She's
the
won
TV
that.
table. Peggy Lee coming down right over the TV table. They're fighting on the outside. They're going into the aisles right now. Peggy Lee and Candy Devine are jamming on the outside. Peggy Lee using the weight to her advantage.
She's gonna slam her.
Peggy doesn't care who she hurts or what she breaks as long as she wins a match.
She slammed her right on that cement, David. That's tough in any league.
And the people hate her. They despise her.
This is the WWA. Right there with a backbreaker, right across the knee of Peggy Lee. And she's moving in, Wendy right on the belly.
Peggy has to be one of the most vicious women in professional wrestling today.
Oh, another full body slam, and Peggy's going up to the second rope.
She's going for a big splash,
Oh!
but nobody's home. Jackknife.
And he's calling her up.
Got it. That's it.
Jackknife by Candy Devine. You know, Dick, Peggy Lee actually beat herself. You take a chance when you dive off the top rope.
That's right.
Candy Devine, the winner of the
Bruiser Bedlam comes to Adrian, Michigan, the National Guard Armory, Saturday night, November the 21st at 8 o'clock with 2 title matches on that program. The World Tag Team belts will be on the line. Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Reckstein are defending those belts. Also, the World's Heavyweight Champion, the Great Wojo, with a title defense. Saturday, November the 21st in Adrian. In addition to those 2 title matches, here are some of the great stars you'll see on that program. Bulldog Don Kent, Chris Carter, Jason, Mohammed Jihad Saad, Cowboy Rex Bodie, Calypso Jim, Denny Cass, Prince Mama Mohammed, and many more. Advance tickets at Utah at Ice Cream. Fans, it's tomorrow night, the one we've all been waiting for, with the fists taped, the so-called brass knucks match. Anything can happen in this one. Dr. Jerry Graham's long-awaited opportunity to avenge not only what happened to his son, David, his 16-year-old son, this merciless attack at the hands of Chris Carter, but also to get a little bit of revenge for all the other people on that hit list. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at the Lucas County Recreation Center. It all comes down, all-out war between Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter. A quick rundown of the rest of the card, which is a sensational one from top to bottom. The dog collar chain match. This will be the chain involved in it, the chain attached to the dog collars of both the great Wojo, the world heavyweight champion, and Bulldog Don Kent, and the title will be on the line. In tag team action, imagine what's going to happen when these four collide. The mysterious Jason teams up with Mohammed Jihad Saad against Scott Recksteiner and Calypso Jim. The midget wrestlers will be on hand tomorrow night. El Bracero against Prince Mama Mohammed with Crystal K handcuffed to the ring post. Cowboy Rex Bodie meets the Skinhead. The Wild Man against Roger Ruffin. Now remember, that main event will not be televised. The only opportunity for you to see it will be there in person tomorrow night. Now, I understand Chris Carter is very near and is due to come out here in a little while. Evidently, he feels this calm exterior that you're displaying gives him sort of a little leeway to be near you.
Let him think what he wants, Terry, because we're still looking forward to tomorrow night, less than 24 hours away. I've been using self-hypnosis. I've been keeping myself calm. I've been keeping myself cool and collected. And I plan to stay this way until the bell rings tomorrow night. And all the hatred that built up inside of me when I saw my son carried out of that ring on a stretcher. I mean, he didn't just slap the kid around. I mean, they showed the match enough over the past few weeks. He backbreakered him. He suplexed him, and he pile-drivered him, which to me is unconscionable. It's unthinkable. It's despicable. But that's okay. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to throw myself up and down. People have seen me psyching myself up for matches before. This all comes out when the bell rings. And when it does, these taped fists, as you start to sweat, and as you start to get into the match, these things become harder and harder and harder. And the trick to a brass knuckles match is you got to open the guy up as quick as you can. You got to get that blood flowing as quick as you can down in his eyes. You've got to blind him, and you've got to hurt him. And that's what's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm not...
Wait a minute.
I don't even believe you're out here with this man.
You know something, Sullivan? First off, I want to say one thing with him present. That is that I don't feel any remorse for anything that I've done. However, yesterday afternoon, I was reviewing a tape of a tape fist brass knuckle match with Wild Bull Curry and Johnny Valentine, and you know, Sullivan, it's too brutal.
I'll say so.
I don't think I can do it. Later on, I found out.
Getting cold feet, Carter?
No, but Valentine and Curry were both out of wrestling for 3 months after this match, yeah. Sullivan, and I don't think I can do it.
And neither one of them had beaten up the other guy's son either.
I don't think I'll wrestle in any kind of match at all, but the tape fist, it's just too dangerous, Sullivan. It's far too dangerous. I don't have any remorse for anything that I've done, but it's just.
Well, you got the contract. It's been signed. There's no way out. You're going to be in that ring tomorrow night.
Find out about that contract, Sullivan. I'm going to go find out about it right now.
Too late now. It appears he is getting a little bit of the case of the cold feet, but tomorrow night, they will meet, Carter and Graham, together in the ring with the fists taped. That Brass Knucks main event, it'll never be shown on TV, and you won't want to miss it. So be there in person tomorrow night at 8 o'clock at the Lucas County Recreation Center. Graham and Carter on that main event. Also, the dog collar chain match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Great Wojo against Bulldog Don Kent. The midgets on hand, and much, much more at 8 o'clock tomorrow night at the Lucas County Rec Center.
Wrestlers and wrestling fans and officials from around the world literally are talking about the despicable tactics of Chris Carter recently, the attack on David, the 16-year-old son of Dr. Jerry Graham, and the things they're saying are extremely unfavorable to you. There's a lot of people that feel very strongly about your actions, and a lot of people giving at least vocal support at this point in time to Dr. Jerry Graham.
Once again, Terry, there's pros and cons to every issue. Now, I've received several favorable letters since this has happened. In fact, there's many people writing in saying that the International Freedom Fighters should change their names to the Lords of Discipline. So, Terry, there's a lot of people that feel what I did was just and right.
It was a crime is what it was, and we'll take you back to ringside for a few moments of that memorable encounter between Chris Carter and Muhammad Jihad Saad as they take on Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Recksteiner.
We're back on Bruiser Bedlam here, an exciting main event match for the World Tag Team Championship. The International Freedom Fighters, one half of them high in the air now, about to be power slammed by Scott Recksteiner. The referee is there. We've got two and only two as Saad kicked out. Recksteiner's partner, Dr. Jerry Graham. The tag off to Saad's partner, Chris Carter. The International Freedom Fighters, they wear the gold. And Sam Botek Jr., the titles are up for grabs tonight.
It truly is, and I'll tell you one thing. Scott Recksteiner's in a bad way. He's been getting double-teamed by these two vicious wrestlers. He's got to get over to Jerry Graham. These men know no rules, Terry. They know no way of doing one thing.
Well, they're lunatics.
They are. That's what I'm trying to say. Look out.
By the head of the hair, Recksteiner face first into the turnbuckle. Carter turns him around. And through as he goes, he makes a tag, the Doctor. Jerry Graham enters the ring, and here he goes with Carter. This is the one that people have waited to see.
That's right.
The two of them going at it.
A healthy Dr. Jerry Graham cleaning up on Chris Carter. Scott Recksteiner back in the WWA, beating the daylights out of Muhammad Jihad Saad. Now,
head-on collision. Both of the tag team champions are down.
Chris Carter's going, no, no, no. And the good doctor is saying, class is in.
Chris meets Saad. Chris Carter, that hit list not doing him any good at now. I think of the attacks that were made on Victor, all the people who were on the hit list. Yourself, Sam, the great Wojo, Jerry Graham's 16-year-old son, David.
It's been an atrocity, Terry, but I think there's a lot of dues that are going to be paid in this match tonight.
This is the payback for
I agree.
all of them. This is the payback for everything. All the months and months of anguish. But Recksteiner's in a bad way. They're double teaming him, double backdrop. And now Carter points to the doctor as if to say, you're next, pal. They whip Dr. Jerry Graham off the ropes. And Graham catches Carter.
Here we go.
And rolls up
we got
Saad.
count. 1, 2.
Oh, he got it.
Yes!
My Lord, we've got a victory.
We have a new World Tag Team Championship.
The belts have changed hands. Sam Botek handing in the belts to the referee, who proudly hands them over to the new champions. But an attack from behind. Let's stay with the live action. Recksteiner hurled from the ring. Carter working on Graham now, and they're going to hit him with that belt, Sam.
I can't believe it. That belt weighs at least 5 pounds.
They've hit Graham right on the head with that Tag Team Championship belt. Saad is on the outside with Recksteiner as Carter keeps on Dr. Jerry Graham. And this is exactly the kind of thing that we hoped against hope would not happen.
I can't believe this mayhem is going on.
Graham is out of the ring.
They're
Carter
not the
standing into the ring, but the
They're not the champions.
Look, there's David. That's the kid who was on the list. That's
Right.
Jerry Graham's son.
Right. He's
Carter's
helping
out there.
his
Oh my God!
Oh no, I can't believe this has happened.
He
He's hit
hit-
his 11-year-old son.
He hit. No, get him.
Come on.
Hey, get him away from him.
Where's security, Terry?
I am shocked.
I can't believe this.
Chris Carter has pulled Dr. Jerry Graham's 16-year-old son into the ring. And he's lifting him. Get the camera on the ring.
Oh, come on.
Keep the camera in the ring.
Come on, referee. He's beating up an
my
11-year-old
God.
kid, for God's sakes.
Oh, he's 16, but still, for heaven's sakes.
Oh,
no,
come
he's gonna pile
on.
driving.
Oh, come on.
He
This
suplexed him.
This is inhuman, Terry.
A 16-year-old kid. Dr. Jerry Graham has now gotten to his feet. Let's keep it on
A
the ring.
pile driver on this poor kid.
Here comes Jerry Graham, and this guy's going to have to be taken to the hospital. Poor David. I can't believe it. But Dr. Jerry Graham now being beaten senseless.
Total mayhem has gone here.
The referee trying to help out David.
Oh, this kid Wojo's out here now trying to help this youngster out.
This is absolutely the most despicable thing that I've seen in all the years that I've done wrestling. I have never, ever seen a wrestler viciously attack an adolescent, a 16-year-old man. I can't believe it.
I'm speechless, Jerry. I can't believe this. What has happened here, fans? Chris Carter, Muhammad Jihad Saad attacked this poor young child of Dr. Jerry Graham. Pile drived him, beat him, senseless. I just can't believe what has happened here, fans.
Terrible thing. I never saw nothing like it in my life. Carter, you're going to pay for this. You're going to pay for this, Carter.
The great Wojo making comments. I just can't believe this has happened. Jerry Graham's son, David, being put on a stretcher. We don't know exactly right now, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of damage has been done to this poor child. But this is the works of Chris Carter and Muhammad Jihad Saad. All right.
We're taking a look at it again here. This is an absolute outrage. I wonder if they can throw him in jail for this.
I
Well,
hope
they
so.
should.
I'll testify, Terry.
You know, the commission, the WWA, talks about things that happen outside of the ring of which they have no control. Well, right here, in front of all of our eyes, on videotape, we have seen it. What a tragedy.
An assault on a minor, an assault on a child.
And you know what? The hit list has now been totally fulfilled.
It has.
How could we have imagined it? We do have new World Tag Team Champions. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter have won the belts.
Terry, I just cannot believe what we've seen here tonight. Fans out there,
Let's
write
take a look at it
letters,
again.
send them to the commission.
Look at that. Look at that. Carter hoists him up, suplexes him.
Oh.
Now, you know, there's a lot of wrestlers, 250-pounders, who are put away with moves like that, Sam.
They can't take that. What they've done here tonight should live in infamy, and I hope the commission brings him up on charges.
And, of course, as Wojo said, he's a great high school wrestler, and you know what weight class he wrestles in? It's about 124,
Look at here,
125.
Jerry Graham taking revenge out for his son, but the damage has been done already.
Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more than that that's going to take part from Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter. There's going to be a lot more chapters to this particular tale.
Fans, we can't believe what we've seen here tonight. Our
Well,
apologies.
A tragic outcome in a way, yet on the other hand, the tag team champions are now Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Rechsteiner. Let's take a look at a bit of the action which happened just a bit earlier in this particular bout. You can see the double team here as Dr. Jerry Graham broke that up very quickly.
And there went the pin, Terry.
Got Saad in the small package, couldn't quite get him.
And that's when they got the belts.
He got him right there. They won the World Tag Team Championships, but I'm sure that's all.
What a price to pay, Terry.
Yeah, exactly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the tragic outcome of this title change match. We will return with Bruiser Bedlam in a moment.
Wrestling fans, prepare yourself for an offer you can't refuse. For the first time, Bruiser Bedlam has assembled their best matches on one of the most exciting, wild, and bloody video cassettes you'll ever witness. With the incomparable expertise of the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser, and yours truly, Terry Sullivan, we track two of the wildest feuds ever seen in professional wrestling. You'll see the unforgettable upset of the century when Scott Rechsteiner first met the great Wojo. You'll see Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter as a tag team, and later on as mortal enemies. You'll see the still talked about tag match with the ring surrounded by barbed wire, one of the bloodiest matches ever. And last but not least, the match that has never been seen on television, Dr. Jerry Graham versus Chris Carter. For your copy, send $29.95 plus $3 postage and handling to Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo, Ohio 43612. That's Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo 43612. Or use MasterCard or Visa by calling 419-476-2297. That's 419-476-2297. Act now. Supplies
Dr. Jerry Graham looking absolutely spectacular since his return to the ring, and now features the Oriental Figure 4 leg lock, a hold which has caused more than its share of problems for a few of your cronies, hasn't it?
Well, Terry, that's your opinion that he looks good since he's been back, but the Oriental Figure 4 leg lock is a very dangerous maneuver, and in the end of this particular match, my good friend Muhammad Jihad Saad told me, he says, I can break that hold. He says, and I will prove it to everyone, and that's exactly what he did.
Not quite the way I remember it.
Well, okay, I'll admit Jerry Graham got the hold on him, okay?
Right.
I'll admit it.
Well, he let him put the hold on him.
Right.
The point was he said he could break it.
He broke it with sheer strength, Terry. This man squats with 1,700 pounds.
Well, I don't know. I think we're talking about a different match here. Let's go and see what happens now as Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Rechsteiner take on the Black Genie and the Golden Lion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the tag team match, one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Hollywood, California, weighing in today at 299 pounds, the Golden Lion. And his tag team partners from parts unknown, weighing 252 pounds, the Black Genie. Their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring with a combined weight of 495 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Rechsteiner.
And here we go. I'm Terry Sullivan with Sam Botek Jr. at ringside. And here we go, Scott Rechsteiner and Dr. Jerry Graham facing these two guys, the Golden Lion on your left and the Black Genie. It should be an excellent tag team bout here. The Golden Lion, definitely some stiff competition here. Dr. Jerry Graham and Scott Rechsteiner, we call them sort of the odd couple of tag team wrestling.
But they're one of the best, if not the best.
They are. The different styles just seem to complement each other. They work very, very well together.
Well, Dr. Graham will be trying on for size the Golden Lion. Let's see how they make a break here. I wouldn't trust him.
Graham back on the ropes. Let's see if we get a clean break. No, sir. Not too wise a move.
No. You don't get the doctor upset.
This Black Genie looks like he is not on this planet.
Well, if Scott Rechsteiner gets a hold of him, he may not be on this
That's for
planet.
sure. You're gonna look in his eyes.
Oh, I don't believe what I just saw. The Golden Lion slaps Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. Oh, fun time. Now, you better run. The Lion better go back to the jungle.
They lock up again. Graham back onto the ropes. Let's see if Graham's going to let him do it a third time. He blocks it. Turns the Golden Lion around and musses up those golden locks. Arm drag takes the Lion down. He walks into a second one.
And he bails
out of the ring. The Golden Lion quite irate at the treatment he has received here. Boy, he does complain a lot, doesn't he?
He does. He's a moaner.
He just asks for it.
Yep.
And he's gonna coming down off of that second rope. And Rechsteiner didn't quite get him up in a full slam. Took him off his feet nonetheless, though.
That's a lot of weight to pick up.
That sure is. And here he comes. The Black Genie moves in. Scott Rechsteiner hoists him up, though. Drops him down to the backbreaker. In with the elbow. Another one. Rechsteiner backs him into the ropes. And he caught a clothesline. Oh, that was a vicious one. That may have knocked him out.
This could be...
The Golden Lion taking a shot from Scott Rechsteiner as Graham moves in behind the Black Genie. Graham fighting away with the Genie as Rechsteiner and the Golden Lion go at it. We've got all four of them in there.
We've got Bruiser Bedlam going on here.
And the collision head on. The Lion is out of here.
Lion's bailed out.
Rechsteiner going to work now on the Black Genie. Double teaming over the top, drop kick.
Here comes that move again, the Oriental
Figure 4.
Oriental figure 4.
He's got him locked in it.
It's a submission hold.
Yeah, ring the bell. That's it. Dr. Jerry Graham has won another one here with that Oriental figure 4.
Incredible move. I've got to talk to Jerry Graham about this.
Taught to him by the legendary Oriental wrestler Tor Kamada about a year ago. Well,
what is Carter doing?
We got Saad of the ring. Sam Botek's going to go in and try to find out what Saad wants in there.
Wait a minute, hold on here. Dr. Graham, what do we have the problem? What do you want?
What condition? Scott, you go back inside. You leave me with Graham. Unless you apply the hole on me, I'll break it. These legs will break everything.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that I can apply the figure 4 on you,
yes,
and you can break it?
Yes. Only one condition. This filthy man has to go inside.
You agree to that, Dr. Graham?
Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Jerry Graham's going to put this figure 4 hold on Muhammad Jihad Saad. Scott Recksteiner is out.
There's no way Saad will get out of this. Absolutely no way he can do it. Graham is locking him in. He's got him in it. Now let's see. We heard some big talk from Muhammad Jihad Saad. Saad is trying to turn him over, and he can't get him over. I don't even think if he could turn Graham over, he could get out of it. I think that's what he's got in mind. Graham has got it applied. Saad is into the ropes. That's not going to get it broken for him. Saad isn't getting it done. Saad is unable to break the hold, rolling across the ring, and that looks like it's just increasing the agony and the pain from the figure 4. Saad can't get out of it. He's going to have to submit here. He's going to have to submit and cry uncle, call it off. Now, there's no way Saad can break this hold. Dr. Jerry Graham has been so well schooled. Uh-oh, Carter. Chris Carter has dropped into the ring. Carter has entered the ring. He is working on Graham. Sam Botek is right there. Look out, Sam. Look out, Sam. Sam is basically powerless to do anything here. Saad, I'm surprised that Saad can even walk. They're setting up Graham's leg here, but look out. Whoa, body slam by Sam Botek, and he drops an elbow on Muhammad Jihad Saad. But look out, Carter. Head's cut loose on Sam Botek. Carter sucker punching Sam Botek as Saad and Graham go at it. Here comes Wojo and Recksteiner. Botek throwing him in on Carter. Recksteiner taking care of Saad. And the International Freedom Fighters bail out of this. Fans, we're back with more in a moment.
Dr. Graham.
Mike, which camera's on? Which camera's on? Which camera's on? Listen, I've had it. This is the end. This is the end. Listen, Carter, Saad, Don Kent. There's only 2 men in this business that I trust, and one's on my left, one's on my right, and we got Sam Botek, so let me make it 3. Now listen, mister. Anytime, any place, anywhere Bruiser Bedlam goes, you can have a 4-man tag, a 6-man tag, or an 8-man tag, because the people are fed up with this. I'm fed up with this, and I know that Wojo and Scott and Botek are fed up with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jerry Graham. We'll be back more with Bruiser Bedlam.
Here's a special message from Bruiser Bedlam to all those of you who belong to clubs and organizations. Bruiser Bedlam, the perfect way to raise money for your club's treasury. We bring all the greatest names in the world of professional wrestling to your town. If you'd like more information, write to us. We'll send you all the details. Write to Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo, Ohio 43612. Bring all the great stars of Bruiser Bedlam. It'll be a night of professional wrestling action you'll never, ever forget. We're on our way. We'd love to come to your town. Write to us. Lots of calls in our wrestling hotline. They're coming from miles and miles around the Toledo area. Everybody wants to see what's going to happen when Dr. Jerry Graham gets in the ring with Chris Carter tomorrow night. Make sure you're there. Action time is 8 o'clock, and it is going to be all-out wars. We've said in that main event. The taped fist brass knucks match between Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter. Remember, it'll never be shown on television. So if you want to see it, you got to be there in person tomorrow night and cheer on Dr. Jerry Graham. He's got a lot of things to avenge against Chris Carter. Also, the dog collar chain match. The Great Wojo putting on the line the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship against Bulldog Don Kent. We've got a great tag team bout. The Mysterious Jason teams up with the Lebanese freedom fighter Mohammed Jihad Saad as they face Calypso Jim and Scott Recksteiner. The midget wrestlers will be on the program, a great highlight for everybody. The midget's back in town tomorrow night. El Bracero in a return match with Prince Mama Mohammed, the Prince's manager, Crystal Kay, who got a little carried away, kept interfering in the match last time. This time she'll be handcuffed to the ring post. It'll be the Wild Man against Roger Ruffin. Also, we welcome back Cowboy Rex Bodie, directly back from Texas tomorrow night.
Howdy,
against
Terry.
a guy with a big reputation, pretty brutal reputation, the Skinhead.
Yes, sir, Terry. Well, before I get started, I'd like to say howdy to all my fans out there, and a special howdy to all my buckaroos.
I'm sure they'll all be there to watch you tomorrow night against this man who's been banned in England.
Terry, he is so mean, that fella. He is just vicious. Terry, I had a fellow over there, a friend of mine, fella. Went to England to watch some wrestling over there, and this skinhead is so vicious, he just picked up a chair and he broke my friend's leg. Well, skinhead, fellas like you, I enjoy hurting. Skinhead, I'm gonna grab a hold of your big, bald, bony bonnet, and I'm gonna bulldog you. Woohoo! And I need you all out there to watch me tomorrow night. Come on, buckaroos, you bring your mom and dads and all your friends.
Good luck to you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at the Rec Center.
Wrestling fans, prepare yourself for an offer you can't refuse. For the first time, Bruiser Bedlam has assembled their best matches on one of the most exciting, wild, and bloody video cassettes you'll ever witness. With the incomparable expertise of the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser, and yours truly, Terry Sullivan, we track two of the wildest feuds ever seen in professional wrestling. You'll see the unforgettable upset of the century when Scott Recksteiner first met the Great Wojo. You'll see Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter as a tag team, and later on as mortal enemies. You'll see the still talked about tag match with the ring surrounded by barbed wire, one of the bloodiest matches ever. And last but not least, the match that has never been seen on television, Dr. Jerry Graham versus Chris Carter. For your copy, send $29.95 plus $3 postage and handling to Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo, Ohio 43612. That's Bruiser Bedlam, Post Office Box 6883, Toledo 43612. Or use MasterCard or Visa by calling 419-476-2297. That's 419-476-2297. Act now. Supplies are limited.